The second important department that is going to be there is called reincarnation and law of karma. How do we know that we have many lifetimes? We think that we have only one lifetime because we do not know, we don't remember our past lives. But why did Lord Shri Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita that there are many lifetimes? Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacha Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, I lived many lifetimes. I know all my past lives. I know all your past lives, but you do not know anything of them. Come on, wake up. Yogi Bhavarjuna. Tasmat Yogi Bhavarjuna. He said, now, come on, wake up. You have to wake up. You have to know who you are. You are a soul. You're not your body. Even though you have a body, you're not your body. You have a mind, thoughts in your mind, but you are not your mind and thoughts. You have emotions and feelings, but you are not them. You are the consciousness. You are the soul who is living endlessly, lifetimes after lifetimes. So we are all timeless, eternal beings, dear friends. Law of reincarnation says that we are incarnating again and again because earth is a school. In the school there are several classes. If you fail in 7th class, you will again repeat the same class. If you are good in certain classes, sometimes you get double promotion. After you complete schooling, you don't need to come back to school. You join the school as a teacher. You want to now help other students. You share your knowledge with students. So dear friends, we are all at different levels of spiritual evolution in different classes. So there are certain people who are basic education, they're still in the kindergarten. Some people, really matured people, they have good understanding. They're very good people, kind heart. They want to help people also. So they mature. There are certain people very advanced in their soul levels. They have fine thinking. They think in a systemic way, holistic way. How can I help this world? How can I contribute? What can I do to make a difference in this life? What can I do in this life to make it very, very valuable, very significant? When we think back, most of the times we think, what a waste that I wasted so much of my time. Wasted my time in thinking, unnecessary actions, unnecessary behaviors. So much time wasted. We also think that, many people think that, so many lifetimes I wasted. It's so important to understand about reincarnation. And there's a principle called cause and effect, law of karma. Karma is not punishment system, karma is education. We are not punished for our bad deeds in the past. We are given another opportunity to rectify, correct our mistakes, learn from the past. This is what is so important. So in this reincarnation law of karma, we learn about the principles of it and we discover our past lives. So friends, even though ancient times, our rishis have written about it, we don't need to believe it as a truth. We need to explore, find it out through science. Scientific way, there is a science called past life regression. Dr. Brian Weiss, when he first time as a psychiatrist, he's a doctor, he published his book, his experiments that he did through hypnotic regression, a procedure where he was helping a patient who had some kind of psychiatric problem, schizophrenia, certain fears were there in the initial stages. So he was unsuccessfully, he was treating with the drugs, medicines, it was not helping her. She had so many phobias and fears. So he said in a kind of trance, go back in time to a past life memory or go back in time to the origin of these symptoms when the fears first time started. And the patient, the woman, started narrating about a lifetime where she was an Egyptian woman. She was burnt alive in that life. So in that lifetime, it's a terrible life. And she was having so much pain, suffering when she was thinking about it. She carried so much beliefs about that and beliefs about the world. And in this life, from the childhood, she had the fear of fire, even to the extent of phobia. Even any matchstick, fire, she looks at it and immediately she goes crazy, panic attack, and phobia comes. So she was completely healed, relieved after regressed into a past life memory. The benefit of past life, whether past life exists or not, Dr. Brian Weiss said, whether someone believes it or not, it is highly valid therapeutic tool. It's very good to think in that way. But Dr. Brian Weiss found many evidences. Myself, I came into spiritual path long back in 1990, and through certain experiments, meditation experiments and also reincarnation experiments, I did something like Dr. Brian Weiss. I experimented with certain people, subjects, and when they went back to past life memories, they were speaking an unknown language which they have not learned in this life. So that's, for me, is enough evidence of past life memory. So friends, this is all range of knowledge about a spectrum of knowledge from across lifetimes. We are so multi-dimensional beings. We're so vast, friends. When we understand about reincarnation selves, we understand about eternality of the soul, and we forever lose the fear of death, because there is no death. Death is leaving this body and going into another place, another world, and coming back again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janane jatare sayanam, iha samsare bahudustare, krupaya pare pahi murare, bhaja govindam, govindam bhaja mudhamate. Shri Adi Shankaracharya ji told about this, particularly about how we repeat the cycles of birth and death, patterns and patterns and patterns. We get vexed with it. So knowing about our own reincarnation, it actually, we end these endless cycles, futility of cycles of birth and death.